Hey, this is Dr. Sean over at Natural Body Works, and today we're going to be working on the Meridian Acupuncture Pen again. So this is our electrical acupuncture pen. We've been working on a bunch of different meridians, mostly to show you where they are and how to get to the points and go through them. Today we're going to be doing the Kidney Meridian, which is a yin meridian. It's solid, and it's on the inside of the foot. It goes all the way from down to the bottom of the foot. There's 27 points, goes all the way up. I'll show you here. So it goes from like right there, there's the bottom of the foot, K1, and it bounces up here and does a little like loop-de-loop, travels up through the leg here, and then it goes in the back, up this way. I don't know if you can see that. In through here and goes straight in, bounces out through here, travels all the way up, does a little turn here at the bottom of the chest, ends up right up here underneath the collarbone. This point here actually is where your vagus nerve and the sympathetic nervous system is accessible kind of through this area through here. So the vagus nerve is the one who kind of travels through the entire system and talks to your intestines and whatnot, and talks to your brain. So it's kind of almost the second one. It's called the vagus, it's the 10th cranial nerve. Goes up in the head, but this one ends right here. And we're going to be doing some of the points from the foot to the knee like we've usually been doing. So the first one we have, let's see, generally the kidney meridian has to do with energy, okay? So it has to do with your life force, and you can associate it with the adrenal glands. And that's, it's a water element, so it pairs up with the urinary bladder as the yang. I mean, the yin and the yang are always together. The emotional component of it is fear and anxiety. So that makes sense, right? You know, kidneys, fight or flight kind of idea. So we're going to be working on that. There's a lot of movement with it. That's why it's a water element. So there's a lot of movement and flow with this one, so we can really access that kind of stuff. Nourishes the bone marrow. So it can have a lot to do with anemia. And here's the weird part about that. In Western physiology, the kidney actually itself, remember we're talking more about the adrenals, which is the gland on top of the kidneys, but the kidneys themselves help build blood. And it helps it by releasing a hormone called erythropoietin, which I'll put somewhere over here. I guess we'll move this guy out of the way. But we'll put erythropoietin over here, and what that does is stimulate the bone marrow, which is in the ends of the bone mostly, to make red blood cells. Isn't that crazy? So we knew thousands of years, 3,500 years ago, that the kidneys had something to do with building blood. So actually erythropoietin itself was only discovered in France like about 100 years ago. So anyway, on the inside, sole of the foot, where the forefoot meets the arch, that's right here, this little edge. I don't know if you can see it. We'll try and maybe, if we buzz in a little bit, maybe we can see a little. Oh, let's not go too far out. There we go. We're going to go like this and move our foot up like that. So here we go. We can see that there. Move that guy over here. This one's used for right here. You go, oh, really feel. I feel it only at 1. Remember, we do like about 10 seconds on each one, or 15 if you want. We do about 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3 very deep, 1, 2, 3 half, or 1, 2, 3 on the surface for like any kind of treatment of this kind of stuff. Good for loss of voice, which I'm going through right now, sore throat, as well as a hot sensation of the sole of the foot. Also could be from constipation. Constipation is from too much heat anyway. So this one here, right up in here. So this one is K2, anterior and inferior to the medial malleolus, anterior and inferior to medial malleolus, in the depression of the lower border of the tuberosity of the navicular bone. That's right. Oh, right there. Right there we are. It's used for prolapse of the uterus. I don't have one. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Oh, there we go. Pruritus of the vulva and groin. So the itching of the where the sun don't shine, basically. Irregular menstruation. Even mention of treatment of trismus or lockjaw from test. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. You can see a good pulse. So that's the point right there. So we're catching on the nerve. Let's turn it up a little bit, see if we can get it better. Yeah, pretty good right in there. So there's a little bump right here. Here's the inside of the heel. We go just below it and forward. We've got a little dip in there. Let me find anything on the back side of that. Nope, there it is right there. We get a little twitch in the toe. That's really nice. Now, kidney 3, in the depression between the medial malleolus and the calcaneus. That's here and here. Right in there. So this one at level with the tip of the medial malleolus. There's the, ooh, that's a doozy. Tip right in the gully. Used for people, ooh. K3, sore throat, toothache, deafness, ringing of ears, ooh. Dizziness, asthma, impotence, ooh, frequency of urination. Good for fear and low back. This one's really good for low back pain right there. I've used this one a lot for people. I can feel it all the way through, kind of up and through here. The fourth one, posterior inferior to the medial malleolus. So this one here says so there's 3, right? Here's that little bone right here, the ankle bone, and it's just below it, usually about an inch. Like remember, 1 inch is that far. Now 1 inch is that far. So on you is your far. So behind it, behind the tip is 4. Okay, this one's posterior and inferior in the depression medial to the calcaneus tendon. Okay, so right in, right. Ooh, this one really good. I feel it all the way down through here and into this area. I've got this sucker at 8. I'm trying to hold on. Remember, if it's shocking you, you gotta kind of hold on a little bit tighter. Ooh, wee man, right there. I feel that like crazy. Ooh, good for hemoptysis, which is, wow, bloody sputum. This is also good for knee heel pain. So people with like plantar fasciitis, there's your point. There's one of them. Here's another one too, and there's also some in here. But right there, man, that's a doozy. That really hurts on me. Yeah, man, stiffness of the low back. That's what I've been having. So there we go. Depression, dementia. It can also be used to strengthen the will. People who are timid. This one dispels fear. So remember, there's a lot of them that are emotional, and this is one of those ones. So we'll go into that. Now, kidney 5. Okay, so back here we are. So there was 1, there was 2, 3, okay, 4. Ow, 5 is 1 inch below kidney 3 on the medial side of the tuberosity of the calcaneus. So the calcaneus right here. Ooh. Oh man, 1 inch below that one. So there was that inch. Right, there's an inch. There's another inch. It's right in here. Yeah, right there. There we go. This is the 5th one. Okay. So this one here, these ones make up. This is where the loop happens. Right. This is that loop. Commonly used for amenorrhea or irregular menstruation, painful periods. Ooh, prolapse of the uterus. Not much use for men, it looks like, but it would be good for if you can find the spot. Little bit in the foot, but I don't feel a lot of this one, and I'm at freaking 8 already. Number 6, in the depression of the medial malleolus below. Okay, here's medial 1 inch below. This one is used for uterine problems, so it's very similar. This one loops right back into here. Oh, gee whiz! So we had here, here, here. So it goes like this: 1, 2. Right, 2 is in there. Let me go back 3, actually. There's 4, 5, 6 is going to be here. Let's get to 6. 1 inch below. This is used for uterine problems, itching, urinary bladder problems. Ooh, I feel that one in here. Good for insomnia and good for the eyes. It can also be used to dispel fear. This is another one of those fear ones. That's a good thing. Number 7, on the anterior border of the calcaneus. Gee whiz, these things are going crazy all over the place, aren't they? On the anterior border of the calcaneus tendon, that's this guy here, the Achilles tendon. Okay, 2 inches above kidney 3. That was here. 1, 2. So right about there. This one's going to do all kinds of zigzag things again, too. These is a very, very complicated one, isn't it? This one's used for edema, abdominal swelling. Remember how many of the lower leg ones are used for swelling? Diarrhea, belly rumbles. That's called borborygmus, by the way. Atrophy of the foot, night sweats, swelling of the foot. Number 8, 1/2 inch in front of kidney 7, 2 inches above kidney 3. So 1/2 inch. Oh, that one's really pinchy. On the posterior part of the fibula. The tibia, sorry. Posterior part of the tibia. So this is the tibia. Fibula's on the other side. So here we go. This is the malleolus, the ankle bone. We palpate up here, about right. Let's see if I can find a better one. Man, that's really tight right there. Also good for irregular periods, problem with uterus, painful periods, diarrhea, constipation. Oddly enough, this one, oh, wow, that's a weird one. So this one's good for pain in the testes if you're a guy. So finally we've got out of female land into male land. So this has to do with some reproductive. Oh man, wow. Now 5 inches above that is K. 5 inches above that. So 2 more inches is going to be the 9th one. This is the lower end of the gastrocnemius. If we look on our little chart guy here, so we can see, here we have, this is a very complex one. I'm not really thrilled with this whole area through here. It's kind of hard to find. Now the last one we're going to do here, dang. Whew. When the knee is flexed, so this is a knee one. When the knee is flexed, the point on the medial side of the popliteal fossa. So here's the popliteal fossa right here, and on the medial side of it, between the tendons, semimembranosus, semitendinosus. So right deep inside there, there's the tendon right there. I can kind of feel. This one helps with knee pains. That's a good one. As well as some areas of the groin. Actually, I kind of feel it moving up into the leg. Painful urination, uterine bleeding. Not normal. And even impotence. So we have a couple for those down through here, down through here. This one also, remember this one, K9. This is a hard one to find. Down through here. You have to look that one up. Ooh, right there. Pain of the foot and legs. Ooh, dang. So that's kind of the beginning of the Kidney Meridian. Here we are with the Meridian acupuncture pen, like we've used so many times before. So what I'd love you to do is go down right there and hit that subscribe button, or go down over here or over there and watch the next video, and tell me what you think. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. It was a little complicated through here. I'm going to go probably do this one again or something like that. I got some editing to do. But look at the rest of them. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Tell your friends. And if you buy one of these, keep up with me and keep watching these videos, because I'm going to go through different conditions later. So we're going to go through plantar fasciitis and ankle pain and knee pain and calf pain. And we'll even go up in the arm and we'll do carpal tunnel and radial compartment syndrome and forearm pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, head pain, headaches, and all that kind of stuff. So let's go to 0, let it turn off, and there we go. Have a good one. Bye.